Welcome to our first video in our Awase series, where we share ideas, tips, and insights into the beautiful art of Aikido. Today, we are delving into the world of Aikido weapons, starting with the foundational Jo parries from our kihon Tsuki no Kamae. Aikido, a martial arts developed by the visionary Morihei Ueshiba, or O-sensei, is not just a collection of techniques, but a pathway to harmony and self-discovery. While Aikido is renowned for its graceful, circular movements and powerful throws, weapons training is a crucial aspect of this journey, revealing its secrets and demonstrating their deep connection to the fundamentals of our open hand practice. In our Aikido blueprint, specifically under the weapons pillar, we emphasize the importance of weapons training and understanding the nuances of Aikido. Here we connect the dots between all aspects of Aikido, illustrating how each element is interrelated. This tutorial is ideal for beginners just embarking on their journey with Aikido weapons. Let's walk the path together and discover how the discipline of weapons training profoundly enhances our overall Aikido practice. First, let's talk about our Tsuki no Kamae. This is our basic starting Kamae with the Jo. The Jo is a shortened wooden staff, and holding the Jo and being in a good starting position is crucial for effective technique. Holding the Jo, we start by gripping the Jo with our right hand at the far end of the Jo. It almost rides in the center of our hand in a thumb up position. Our left hand is at a comfortable distance, again with our grip matching with thumb up. Make sure your grip is firm but relaxed. Here we can see two different approaches to the position of the Jo. The first is where we have our Jo flat with the tip parallel with the ground. The second is where the tip is slightly at an angle up and the tip is towards the eye of the opponent. The tip is in line with the eye. Of course, there are many approaches to the initial Kamae, and practice what you feel is most comfortable and closest to your style. Today, we will be showing the parry against the Okamanuchi cut, coming from our left. First, we have the most basic parry, we will call the side parry. We use the term uchi otoshi shinogi. In this case, it involves spiraling motion with the back of the Jo to redirect the opponent's attack. In this case, we are demonstrating the parry coming from the left. But it also can be performed against the men or Tsuki attack from the right as well. Depending on the side of the attack, there is varying amounts of circular interaction with the backhand. A side note here is at the end of this initial parry, we are still in Tsuki no Kamae. Next is the Jodan Gaeshi parry. We practice Jodan Gaeshi as both a strike and also a parry. As you can see, it has a slight angle from the top down. And the power is from the right hand as we switch. In the next exercise, I demonstrate the same movement without catching the Jo. And it flows into something like Tomaku Tateuchi, a one-handed strike. The other variation is more straight down like a Manuchi strike and has more limited parry capability than with more angle. We call this Jodan Manuchi. A side note with Jodan Gaeshi is that at the end of the movement, we now are in basic Shomen no Kamae and our hands are now switched. The third technique is Hiki Awase. We pull the Jo end to end while bringing the back hand up and then parried at a downward angle. This angle is similar to our Jodan Gaeshi parry, but our hands are in different positions. Here you can note that we are on the opposite side as well as both of our hands are pinky up. This leads us to different options for when we follow up. Lastly, we have the Hasso Gaeshi parry. In this case, as the cut is coming from the left side, we will do a left side Hasso Gaeshi. I like to think of this as a mix between the Hiki Awase and a follow through to the Hasso position. On this side, the Hasso is near the middle of the head at an angle. On the right side Hasso Gaeshi, it will end up straight up and down with no angle. The initial movement and or parry is just the start of Aikido weapons technique. In future videos, we will be going into where we go next with our movements and options depending on our hand positions and Kamae. Also again with the attacks coming in. And that wraps up our exploration of the 4 fundamental Jo parries in Aikido. Remember, the journey in martial arts is as much about the path as it is the destination. Each practice session is a step towards mastery, and your journey is unique. Are you curious about what comes next after the parries? Stay tuned. In our upcoming videos, we'll delve deeper into the dynamic world of Aikido, uncovering more techniques and secrets you're not going to want to miss it. Your practice is your story. Share with us in the comments. How did these parries work for you? Do you have any insights or experiences you'd like to share? We're building a community of learners and would love to hear your voice. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out on future videos. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, keep practicing, stay curious, and carry the spirit of Aikido with you, both in the dojo and in life. Until next time, blend and keep the flow going.